Hi, this is Dr. Joe with Bits and Pieces. This is our series, Conversations That Matter, from Cards for Bearing the Unbearable. And I drew a card out of the category of emotions. And the category of emotions in the cards is probably one of the harder categories in terms of feeling deeply. It's hard to think your way through these cards. These are cards that come from a place of deep emotional expression. So this card says, what my grief most wants from me is. And I'll start by saying what my grief most wants from me is my attention when it asks to be seen. And when I do not give my grief the attention that it asks for, it gets clever and it disguises itself as something else. And it comes in the back door or through an open window. And I pay the price for it. And so I've learned that when grief knocks, grief does this, it knocks. And if I don't pay attention and open the door, I pay a price for it, even almost 30 years later. And so when grief asks for my attention, I give grief my attention. I pull my energy in. I might go for a hike by myself. I might go stand in the pasture with Chimako or some of the horses and have a good cry. I might write, or I might meditate, or just be still. And all of those things are ways that I create space to be with my grief and give my grief attention. It doesn't happen every day or every day intensely anymore. But when it happens, when it asks to be seen, I see it. So what does your grief most want from you? Can you hear what it says to you? Can you listen deeply? And can you accommodate its requests? Think about those kinds of things as you're answering this question from Cards for Bearing the Unbearable. This is Dr. Joe, Conversations That Matter.